after attending that program and heard several of the presenters talk about the power of television and the need to challenge the distorted images of African Americans that broadcast over the airways, particularly in programs such as In Living Color or Martin. They went back home and told their children, we're not going to watch In Living Color anymore. We're not going to watch Martin anymore. We're going to watch programs that will project a positive image of the
like For the People and Color Me Poetry.
Color Me Poetry. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it's all about. Using the media
that you have
in order to convey positive images and correct historical perspectives. That's what we've got to do with the technology.
Controlling the image is so important too, though, because we don't, in this society, don't control a lot in the form of media. But that which we have to learn to control and use it to our benefit.
That is an important point, but even understanding the power of the media to formulate images in the minds of people, not just here in the Washington metropolitan area, but throughout the world. I travel a lot overseas, and most of the images that foreigners have in their minds about African Americans are images. We were in Paris a couple of years ago and met a brother from Barbados there, and he could not, there were a group of, I think, 25 of us, and he could not fathom the idea of 25 strangers coming together to travel to Egypt, then to travel to London, then to travel to Paris to research African history. He couldn't understand how we could do that if we weren't our brothers and sisters. And he said that, well, direct family members. And he said, the only images that we have in our mind of African Americans are either images of JJ in Good Times or the Cosby Show or New Jack City. Those are the images they have. And these are images, these are programs and movies that are broadcast throughout the world. These are the perceptions that most people have in their minds about African people.
And they think all African people, all African Americans, if you will, act like that, because that's what they see.
Exactly. The power of the media. So this technology is most important, because what it does is allow us to reformulate images in the minds of people. And we're talking about something more than just a half an hour program. See, because this program and other programs may be aired for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Okay, so you're putting knowledge, information, and energy out there in the universe that will affect literally thousands and hopefully hundreds of thousands of people.
And that will make the difference. And we have to dare to be different. I always say you have to dare to be different if you want to make a difference.
Sure.
Because we've been so used to accepting what they give us, and what the mass media give it, or what the society as a whole gives us. And sometimes we don't realize the power that we have as a people, because we haven't been taught that you have power to do what you will. I always remember the phrase by the Honorable Marcus Garvey when he said, "Up your mighty race, you can accomplish what you will." And that means so much to me.
See, but the thing is, if you don't realize that you're a mighty race.
Yes.
See, if you accept someone else's concept and definition as your own, then you will literally live down to that concept. February 1st. We're now in the middle of Black History Month.
Shortest month of the year.
Shortest month of the year to commemorate the history of the oldest people on the planet, But when you understand that the Black History Month started off as Negro History Week.
That's right.
Okay? And most people refer to this month as African History Month. Right? And this whole concept of evolving from Negroes to colored people to Black people and now to African people is a process of re-identification and claiming our own history, writing our own story, and then sharing our story with our people. You cannot leave the writing of your story to the hands of the same people who are responsible for enslaving you. They don't have your best interests at heart, and they will not tell you the truth about yourself.
Never will. We have to take a break right here, Brother Tony. We're going to be right back in just a moment. This is Color Me Poetry. I'm Danny Queen.